My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Mi hermano dijo que
At
moriría
Barbara's
antes de
funeral,
comerse tu
we
champiñón.
swore we'd never be afraid
En el
again.
funeral de
And he
Bárbara
wasn't.
juramos que nunca volveríamos a tener
I
miedo.
think Calvin
No lo tomo.
always wanted to fly.
Creo que Calvin siempre quiso volar.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
A cenar. Voy.
But that day, he finally made up his mind
Pero
to do
ese
it.
día por fin se decidió hacerlo.
I told him going around was impossible.
Le dije que girar era imposible.
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Quizá no le hubiera dicho eso.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Está
Maybe if the
bien,
wind
no te
hadn't
lo voy a
picked up.
repetir. Otra
then
vez
maybe
no se
he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Quizás sigue aquí, pero
I think he'd already made up his mind.
creo que ya lo dije.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Esto es lo que quiero recordar de mi hermano. Loco,
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
de que se decidió volar. Y lo hizo. Vaya que sí voló al Canal.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing. After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again. The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Evidentemente había sido construidos para mano.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by
Aquí está el viejo
America's most
calabozo con otra historia
unfortunate family.
fantasmagórica inspirada en la
The
familia más
surprise ending
desventurada
Barbara
de América.
Finch.
La voy a llamar al final.
As a child star, Barbara was
Bárbara era una
famous
estrella
for her
infantil
scream.
famosa por su grito.
Now at 16, she was
Ahora
all
con
washed
16
up.
años estaba acabada, una estrella apagada.
But in a lucky break, she'd been
Pero la
asked to
fortuna
perform her
parecía volver
signature
a
scream
sonreírle,
at a
pues le
local
habían pedido
convention
que
for
hiciese su
monster movie
peculiar grito
fans.
en una
It was
convención
just
local de
a boost to
aficionados
her career.
a las películas de monstruos. Era justo el empujón
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged
lamentablemente el paso del
well.
tiempo no había favorecido nada a su grito.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan,
Su
and
mayor
current
fan y
boyfriend,
su novio Rick
Rick,
estaba a
was
punto
about
de
to
demostrarlo
demonstrate
cuando...
when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles in secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Enseguida vuelvo.
20 minutes later,
20 minutos después, Rick no había regresado.
so Barbara went to look for him.
Así que Bárbara se fue a buscarlo justo al momento oportuno.
She reached for the music
Se acercó a la
box,
caja de música.
and when
Giró
she
y
wound
giró.
the key, she listened for Rick.
Intentó oír el
The
ritmo,
house
pero
was silent.
la casa estaba en silencio. Bajó al sótano,
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the
encontró la
worst.
muleta de Rick y temió lo peor. Sangre.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl
El
Hamill,
líder
who
de
impaled
la
and then
banda
ate his
famosa
family 10
asesina
years
del
ago
gancho, el
tonight.
Dr. Carhan, que probó después en su familia una noche como esta hace 10 años, donde el papá se cortó.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
El viejo refrigerador empezó a crujir y tambalear.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out.
Lo echó, pero se quedó algo para recordarlo.
Barb, have you seen my other
Oye,
crutch?
And she was still holding.
Al vestir otra maleta, todavía le estaba sujetando cuando se quedó dormida mirando el programa de última hora.
Hours later,
Horas después,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Walter, ¿qué está pasando ahí arriba?
Okay, I'm coming up.
Está bien,
But if this
puedes
is a trick,
subir.
we're dead,
Pero si es
Walter.
una broma, ya verás, Walter. Mis patines soy Luna.
Walter, are you there?
Walter, ¿estás ahí?
Walter vanished. But his
Walter había
bedside
desaparecido,
radio was
pero la
still
radio de
on.
su mesita de noche
Orcas Island
seguía
police described the
encendida.
man as 6 feet tall, with a
La
steel hook
policía
for a
de
hand.
Orcas hizo una
Residents are
enviado
urged to
la
lock all
descripción
doors
de
and
un
windows and
hombre
notify
de
the police of
1,62
any
m
suspicious
de
activity.
alto.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman,
Bárbara se
and
giró y vio al hombre del gancho y
was speechless.
se había quedado
He
sin
was
habla.
quite smashing. He couldn't get enough.
Y fuera quien fuera, no se cansaba de Bárbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges
La puerta de Molly llevaba años sin abrirse. Y fuck you. Tanta que yo ni pago ni trabajo.
wasn't moving, but she sensed
No se movía,
the
pero
story
sentía que
might
posiblemente
over yet.
todavía no había terminado. Vamos a acabar el trabajo.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing.
El hombre del gancho había
All she
desaparecido.
heard was-
Yo para ver si lo oía respirar, pero todo lo que yo fue el timbre.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Suspiro interior de la
Oh
motherfucker.
dear.
Ah, ya. Sorpresa.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
Una sorpresa para
Was a
matar.
dream come true.
Un sueño.
And she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was
Yo no estuve ahí, pero escuché que allí
poor girl. She had
pobre
a taste
muchacha
for
probó el
stardom,
sabor de las estrellas.
but unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered. As absurd
Ella
as
dijo
that
que
comic
Bárbara quería
was.
que la recordaran por
Maybe what Edie saw was a
absurdo y
happy
cómico
ending.
que parezca. Quizá lo que Eddie vio fue un final feliz. Calvin, Bárbara, Molly. Qué caray.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Supongo que ahora sé por qué a mi madre no le gustaba que jugara con la caja de música.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Vamos a ver la cajita. Sótano, vamos a ver.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
A menos de que quisiera que me pusiera otra vacuna contra el tétano. Ay, vamos a ver, encontramos el dragón del loco que es.
I saw Edith sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Vi a Edith bajando sigilosamente al sótano con unos paquetes.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Creía que tal vez estaba escondiendo regalos.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Pero resultó que estaba escondiendo mucho más que eso.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Recuerdo que me pregunté a mamá a dónde había ido Walter.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Dijo que tras la muerte de Barbara se marchó lo más lejos que pudo.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Si todas estas historias siguen un patrón,
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
me parece que ninguno de nosotros hemos llegado muy lejos.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can. I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Seguro que mamá intenta proteger.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
No quiero cometer los mismos errores que ella.
trying to bury something that's still alive.
Tratar de enterrar algo que sigue vivo.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two,
Ahora que solo queda uno de nosotros, o quizá dos.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Pensé que era el momento de escuchar las historias personalmente.
And found out what happened to everyone else.
Y descubrir lo que le sucedió a todos los demás.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the
Pero ahora
problem.
me preocupo que el problema fueran las historias en sí.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse.
Quizá
We made
creíamos
it
que
real.
tanta fuerza que le hicimos realidad.
I don't know if I should even be writing
Sí,
this.
debería estar escribiendo esto.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Quizá fuera mejor si todo muriera conmigo.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Pero pienso que hay cosas que deben saber sobre la familia.
And the history you're a part of.
Y sobre la historia de la que formas parte. Y sobre la historia de la que formas parte.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Aunque lo cierto es que ahora todo me parece tan confuso como probablemente.
I think the people in these stories
Creo que la
believe them,
gente de
for
estas
what
historias
that's worth.
cree en ellas por si sirve de algo.
And when you look at the house, that
Cuando
history
miras
of
a la casa,
imagination and stubbornness
a esas
and
historias
madness,
de imaginación,
any of it seems possible.
todo eso parece posible.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten
Creo que
used to
llevamos
it.
tanto tiempo rodeados de muerte que nos hemos acostumbrado.
What kind of family finishes building a
¿Qué
cemetery
clase de
before
familia
starting the
construye un
house?
cementerio antes de empezar la casa?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
Me da vergüenza
the
admitirlo,
pet cemetery may be
pero
more
el
uncomfortable
cementerio
than
de
the human one.
mascotas me ha provocado
3
más
of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
3 de los gerbos eran míos y 2 estaban ahí por mi culpa.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the
Sven
cemetery.
construyó la casa, pero el cementerio lo diseñó ella.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's
Seguro
idea.
que el monumento de
My mom was
Odin
always
fue-
trying to move
Mi madre
on,
siempre
but
intentaba
for Edie,
salir
the
adelante,
past never went
pero
away.
para Eddie el pasado nunca se fue.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Los veía asomarse en el agua cuando la marea estaba baja.
Edith dreamed about the old house every night. Edith's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Estás embarazada. Joder, que si están locos.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Conocí al abuelo Sam, pero creo que mi madre y él tenían mucho en común.
They were both pretty intense.